Welcome to the next class. In today's class, I will explain function parameters. So, I will make a reference to the happy birthday function I created in the previous class on function. So, if, for instance, I don't want to like show the person's name in my function, there is another way for passing or putting the person's name. So what I mean here is, for instance, if I have just take a look at what I'm going to do. I have Dev happy birthday. Just take a look at what I'm going to do. Remember, I said something about parameters. So what happens is that parameters can help you to pass a value or get an information into a function. That's just what it takes. It helps you to take information and then put that information into a function. Just like what I explained the other time, I have f of x. Now that x there is a parameter. It can serve as something that, if I say x is equal to 4, so that 4 now is a value. The x is a parameter that helps to input 4 into the function that I created. I hope you understand that now, right? So if I say happy birthday, I don't want to review the person's name. Maybe I say happy birthday Rokiba, happy birthday John. I don't want to input the person's name. So what I'm going to do is happy birthday. In this open bracket, close bracket, I'll put person. Now this person now is serving as a variable. Serving as a variable that will hold the name of the person I want to greet happy birthday, and then input that person's name into the function. So just take a look at what I'm going to do. I've defined the function happy birthday. Person is a parameter. I remember what I said parameters are. So after that, you hold your shift and you create a colon. Then you come down, you type print happy birthday to you. Just take a look at what I'm going to do. Print happy birthday to you. Print happy birthday to you. So now I want to call the person's name. So anywhere I see anyone I want to mention the person's name, I'll put person. I see that now. I'll come down. Remember, I've created the function already. Now I want to call the function. Remember what I said? You create a dev function, a main function. Sorry. Then inside the main function, you call up the first function you created. So I say happy birthday. Now inside this main function, now I can now insert the person's name. If I want to greet Rocky, I can say Rocky. I see this now. Now you can take note of this, that if I click on this happy birthday, see this one now is a function name. Now inside the function name, this Rocky is serving as the parameter, the value of the parameter. Remember, the parameter is person, which is serving as a variable. Then the value of the parameter now is what? Rocky. So do you see that now? So to now call up this function, function, I'll say main. Take a look at what will happen. So do you see that now? It automatically gives me what? Rocky. So this is one of the ways of passing an information into a function. So there is another way also of passing an information into a function. Remember, we've learned input function, how to receive input from a user. So from here now, we can also make use of input function to accept input from a user. Be anybody, any user. You can put any person's name run it again, put another person's name, if you change another person's name. So by so you can say, if I say okay, username, I can say input, enter the person's name. So now inside this enter the person's name, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this username into the happy birthday function. So I'm going to say username. I see that now. So this username also is a kind of reflecting the value of the person, the parameter. So once somebody input his name, it automatically would give the person's name and put the person's name inside there. So now let me run this program so that you see what I mean. Okay, enter the person's name. I will enter John. I see that now. It automatically gives me what? The person's name. Now if I run it again, I will keep. If I run it again, and run it again. I say Mayowa. It gives me Mayowa. If I run it again. So if you keep on putting any person's name, it will print it out straight. So there are two ways of passing an information. Now this thing is called in programming, we call it abstraction, like hiding the value of something. So and the value is only seen inside the main function, is not shown outside. I see that now. So this is how to pass an information into a function. You can either do it through the parameter that I've explained, or do it using the input function. You accept input from users and then pass the variable name of this user here, of the input function, the variable name, and then put it inside the function you created, which will also serve as a parameter in replace of the person, but they are still the same thing. So when you run it and you type the person's name, it will print out the happy birthday font, the happy birthday content, and put the name there automatically. So do you understand that now? So this is called function. We call it function parameters, and how to make use of prompting users from the keyboard, or from using prompting users to input their name, and then it will automatically give an output. So I hope you understood what I just explained.